Item G, adopt resolution authorizing the city manager to execute a construction contract with Steve Vagero's backhoe service for the Lions Field batting cages project in the amount of $40,800 and approve a construction budget in the amount of $47,000. Mr. Short?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor and council members. Thank you, Mr. Mayor and council members. As you heard earlier tonight from the Parks and Recreation Commission's presentation, the Commission is looking at making field improvements to a variety of different fields, with the highest priority being the ones to Lions Field. The item before you tonight is approval of a construction contract for the batting cage. The batting cage will be the city's first batting cage and will add over 1,200 new hours of use of opportunity to the youth programs, the nonprofit sports programs, the baseball and softball groups. This item was previously brought to the council as part of a package to do other field improvements, to do the some of the fence work, the backstops, the dugouts, some of the improving the pad under the bleachers and around the bleacher areas. Part of that project came to you using state grant money. From Proposition 40, the 2002 Park Bond Act, some of the money was included in that project. As the state has frozen its grant funds for an undetermined amount of time, staff went back, separated the two projects, and is coming forward with you tonight with the batting cage project. The other advantage of doing this is the batting cage project, the construction of it will not interrupt the activity that's going on in the field, where the fencing, the backstop, dugouts, etc. Needs to be done at a time when there's interruption in play. Hopefully we can, the state will unfreeze the funds and we can come back to you in the fall with a November target date for the second phase of the project. But at this point we are looking at the batting cage itself. The bids were opened on May 1st. There were 6 contractors that submitted bids. Steve Lagueros Backhoe Service was the low bidder. The references checked out positively. This firm has done work with the city previously and successfully, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you may have on the project.
Any questions of staff?
Through the chair.
Okay. Councilmember Medina?
Two things. It stated in December of '09, we went out to advertise. I'm sure it was December of '08, but how is the scheduling going to be determined, and who's going to schedule, and how, and who or what leagues are going to be able to utilize that batting cage?
Staff will be working with the nonprofits on that. We have asked for a field users meeting the first week of June, and assuming that council approves the construction of the project, that will be one of our topics that we go over with them.
Okay, because there are other batting cages that other groups have put. So we do have other batting cages in the community, right, just not done by our dollars or by our persons. They've been done by the outside. So are they primarily going to utilize theirs, or is that open for everybody to utilize?
I think
or does that need to be determined at that meeting?
We will determine at that meeting. We do need to take that into account, that certain groups already have opportunities for that activity. The pony has their batting cage, the softball has their batting cage. This is one that everybody will be able to share, and it will expand the use, but we also have to take into account that some groups already do have certain hours set aside for them.
Okay. Through the chair, these same groups, were they alerted as to the change in scope and the delay in the grant funds?
I believe all of the groups were notified of the change, and as well as any of the original vendors that put in bids on the first phase of the project.
Okay. And just for those that don't know what a batting cage is, it's a totally enclosed cyclone fenced area. And does it have a concrete slab also, some portion?
The slab is being added in as part of this contract. There's also netting that's dropped inside, so the balls do not actually hit the fencing material, to one, deaden the sound, and also to protect the balls. There will be electricity so that the leagues can use a pitching machine, and we will have to work with the leagues on the rules of the batting cage as well as the times to make sure that the players are wearing helmets, that they use the proper protective screens, etc.
And you're providing 2 of them along both? Are they going along both foul lines, or along both?
No, side by side, down on the third base line of Lions Field.
Any other questions? Action from council?
The chair will introduce the resolution.
Roll call, please.
Vice Mayor Ruane.
Aye.
Councilmember Medina.
Aye.
Councilmember Ibera.
Aye.
Councilmember O'Connell.
Aye.
Mayor Franzella.
Aye.